All right, hey Aquarius. So I am doing the spread for those of you who are torn between two. All right, so the the Gilded Royal Tarot representing person one, and the Pagan Tarot representing person two. The cards have been pre-shuffled. All right, so for lover or person number one, what do they represent to you? All right, we have the Four of Cups coming in. So this is about somebody who has made an offer. All right, oftentimes it's referred to somebody making an offer and it being rejected. Okay, but in this sense, I just feel like this is somebody coming in, making an offer, and I almost feel like person number one is going to represent the newer person in your life. Okay. What can you get out of this relationship with person number one? We have the Eight of Wands coming out. This is about rapid progression, forward movement. This is a good passionate energy to have. So this person, I feel like they represent a form of happiness when it comes to you and the connection with them, right? The problems that can arise. We have the World card. Okay, so I feel like with this card coming out, I feel like this energy has something to do with the current relationship that you're in, because I do feel like this right here is the newer one. So I feel like this person came along second. All right, and I feel like the problems is closing out the chapter with the person that you are currently in union with. What problems is it going to cause? How's it going to look to the outside world? I almost feel like there's just a lot of I'm not going to say turmoil, but there's a lot of negative thoughts I feel like that surround you when it comes to leaving somebody or a situation to start something new with somebody else. I almost feel too like for some of you that you might be worried about how it looks, like how it would look for you to be with this person, even though you're an adult and it's like, who cares? I feel like some of you, or the energy I'm hitting on, I feel like you're worried about what people think when it comes to this situation. I don't feel like you're married, but we'll see. But I almost feel like you're worried about what people think when it comes to this situation right here. Like you would be too worried about other people's reactions or perceptions of it if you chose them. So the advice regarding person number one, we have the Three of Wands. This is about waiting for your ships to come in. This is about forward movement. This is about progression. And I almost feel like this is somebody you've waited for, but I feel like there's something going on in their physical life, their physical realm that doesn't match up or align to you. And I don't know. There's no pentacles coming out, but I almost feel like it has something to do with money. I almost feel like you are afraid to close out this cycle over here because this person, there's somebody that you've waited for a long time when it comes to a lot, but there's like something missing. And I feel like whatever is missing is what you fear people will look at you as, like if you went with this person, um, downplaying the energy. I don't know why I'm getting that heavy feeling, Aquarius, but I am. All right. Person number two. All right, what does this person represent to you? We have the universe, the world again. Yeah. Okay, so it's like this person right here. This is the one that you've been in union with longer. And this coming out in the problem section over here is like you being afraid to close it out with this person because it makes more social circle sense, I feel like. So this person over here, it could be that they feel like the world to you, but also it's like, it could be that you're just like, I'm kind of feeling like I'm done with it, but we'll see. What can you get out of this situation? We have the Knight of Cups energy coming out. All right, so I do feel like you are emotionally invested to this person. There's emotional investment going on. I do feel like, yeah, you've been over here longer, and I feel like somebody's came in though and just kind of turned your vision of what relationships are supposed to be like upside down, but in a good way. You know what I mean? What can you get out of this? I feel like, yeah, it's like this is like I almost feel like for some reason I want to say mundane, like the day to day. This is the ho hum over here. All right, but this over here is like swift, it's like passionate, it's like something that you haven't quite seen, but they're missing something that this person has. I almost feel like this person is like they have a high energy, it's a good vibe, but they're missing something that the social circle over here accepts with this person, but they wouldn't with this person. And I almost feel like too, look at all the colors going on with this side, and then right here it's like everything's just kind of dull. And I know there's only two cards here, but I'm just like, look at all the colors that are going on right here with this person. And then over here, it's like, huh, the problems that could arise out of this situation. We have strength. And I feel like this is keeping the strength up to keep this situation going. I feel like for some of you, you don't want to be in this situation. I feel like it's boring. For some of you, I feel like this is boring over here. And you want, I almost feel like you in your head think this is what life is supposed to be about, and this is boring. And for some of you, I feel like with the strength card coming out and the problems is like, can I actually do this? Can I stay with somebody who doesn't line up to me, like how I really feel about life? But I feel like this is like all your circle has ever known. I don't know why I'm feeling this heavy tinge, like this person, you've never met anybody like them. And this is it's like you see your true self when this person comes around. This is your true self, but this is what you've known all your life. And I feel like it's black and white or gray or whatever, and this over here just is like colorful. Advice when it comes to this situation, we have the 10 of Wands, and the 10s are about endings. All right, but I feel like what your team is saying too is that you've carried I don't feel like you're married at all, okay, but I feel like you've been with somebody for a long time and they are gray and boring, and then you meet somebody new. I feel like over here you are wanting, it's like, I want to be done with this situation, but I don't know how to be done with it. What are people going to think? This is safe. Is this safe? You know what I mean? So over here, how do you see yourself in this person? Look at, you got the Sun card coming out with the Four of Cups. It's like this person comes in and makes you an offer. And it's like you see yourself being so happy with this person. Right? That's how you feel. Like you see yourself being like straight happy. And as I say that, the sun actually comes out from behind the clouds. The advice when it comes to you and this person over here. Look at Seven of Swords. I feel like this is the Thief card. I feel like with this and the Eight of Wands, it's like, I almost feel like your advice is, you know, you are going to regret something if you don't take action and at least explore it. I feel like you're not heavily committed to this person over here. And I feel like your team is saying you're the one that's going to be, okay, we are all responsible for our own happiness, right? But I feel like your team is saying, you know, you're going to miss out on something if you limit yourself, limit your belief system. If you limit any area of your life, you're the one that's going to be missing out. And I feel like that's why the Seven of Swords is coming out in that position. The near future, what does the near future look like? Look at, we have the Chariot. Chariot coming out with the World. This is like the near future. Um, things are going to be exciting. Things are going to take off. Things are going to be fast paced. You're not going to know what hit you. Um, you know, free will, but you decide to come over here. It's like no sooner do you close this cycle out. This, I feel like this energy over here is a vibrant. It's fast. It's forward movement. It's just like you're like, oh my God, where have you been? You know, I feel like everything just accelerates times 10 when you come over here to this energy. The outcome when it comes to this person, yeah. And on top of that, it's like you got the Six of Cups energy coming out. It's like a deep, soulful connection over here. It's like, oh my God, I've known you. We've known each other all of our lives. And just again, look at how happy everything is. Look at how gray it is over here. You guys, look at how happy it is over here. And then it's gray. I don't know. All right. So, how do you feel about yourself and this person right here? Look at, it's like at one point in time, it's like this person makes me happy, or do they make me happy? I feel like with this Six of Wands coming out, I'm getting this tinge of like, I feel like you're almost forcing yourself to think that you're happy over here. I mean, it might not be. It could be that you're actually happy with this person, but I almost feel like it's a sense of a forced feeling because you're almost bad. You almost feel bad about meeting somebody new. I almost feel like it's almost forced because you feel bad about meeting somebody new. I don't know. The advice when it comes to you and this person, we have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. All right, so I feel like this is just saying, you know, if you want to, we have free will. Okay, so if you choose to decide to stay with this person, look at, your team is saying you need to speak up when it comes to this person. You need to tell them what you actually want in life, what your goals are, what your dreams are, what you want to achieve. If you feel like this is a boring situation over here, it's like you need to wait, you need to talk to this person about what you want. All right. I feel like your team is saying you need to talk to this person about what you want if you decide to go with this person over here. Um, because I feel like you're going to be able to choose. All right, but if you choose this one because you believe in your heart that there is something there, it's like you're going to have to speak up on the parts of the relationship that you are not feeling, that you're feeling where there's lack. Over here, I don't see where you're feeling lack. It's like you don't want to end it with this person because it's like, well, we haven't really given it a fair chance. All right, well, then you're going to have to speak up and tell this person what you want, because if you don't, they're going to think that it's everything is just fine the way it is, and it's not, right? In the near future, okay, we got the Devil coming out with strength, and I feel like it's I almost feel like this is because you're continuing this situation over here when you shouldn't be. You can't string along two energies, right? You don't want bad karma. So I feel like what your team is saying is, you know, think about your near future. Yes. Find your strength, make a decision. Find your strength, make a decision. Make a decision on what you want. Nothing bad's gonna happen. You're not gonna reap no bad karma by making a decision. All right. Even if you've been with this person over here for a year, 8 months, 2 years, you're not married, you're not engaged, and this person just comes in and you've known them for 2 months and they've showed you everything in 2 months what this person couldn't show you in 2 years. Think about it. All right. The outcome for over here, yeah. 7 of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands. It's like, okay, let me tell you this. You might hurt this person's feeling, right? You might make them upset. You might not want to be with them, but you know what the outcome is that with endings comes new beginnings. And with the 7 of Pentacles showing up, it's like this person too will heal. All right. They're going to heal no matter what. You're not responsible for their happiness. They're responsible for their own happiness, just like you are with your own happiness. So Aquarius, I feel like I do this spread for you guys so that you can at least get some insight as to what's going on in your situation. And even if the direct situation does not apply to you, for those dealing with 2 energies or more, all right, like I just feel like it's important to let people know that just because they come upon these situations, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing something wrong. The karma comes from how you handle yourself in the situation and the after and the before. All right. People fuck up all the time. Okay, just because you fuck up, it doesn't mean that you don't have a conscience or a soul. And it's not that you are not going to get the chance to repair um, the karmic situation. All right, before the universe handles it. It's like every thought, every good vibe that you put out. Just because you find yourself in a shitty situation doesn't mean that you're going to eat negative karma for the rest of your life. You know, you forgive yourself and you move forward. You forgive the person, you move forward. You know, in this case, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, it's like forgive yourself for even feeling bad about having to move past the situation just because you've known them for 2 years opposed to somebody you just met. Don't feel bad about ending something because you feel like you're going to find happiness. Like this person shows you how to be happy over here. This person not even show you, they're not responsible, but it's like they brighten up your day. Like they only add to what you already know you have within you. And I feel like I'm just like, don't stay in something if you don't feel that spark in you. Like you can't beat yourself up, and it's nobody's fucking business anyway. And I feel like that's why a lot of people go through life being miserable, because they're worried about what other people think. But I would not, guys. Anyway, all right, enough of my rambling. You guys, if this situation is not lining up to yours, I will be here next week or the week after with a new spread for you guys on the torn between two. So I'm going to leave it there, and I will talk to you guys again soon.